Carmelo Anthony signs a deal with the Portland Trail Blazers, and part of this is simply that the Blazers are so bad and underwhelming this year. And what ends up happening is a team that is desperate looks for any and all desperate attempts to make themselves better. As you would note, this is not a winning team. This is not a team that has its ducks in a row. This is an organization that is right now surprisingly, shockingly bad at 4-8. They were an NBA Finals contender coming into the season. They had a great, bright future. Damian Lillard is an MVP candidate every year that he plays, certainly coming into this season. And they are the third worst team of the Western Conference and one of the worst teams in basketball. Do I think Carmelo Anthony has anything left? Kind of depends. I think last year with the Rockets, at the very end, especially his last game, it was uglier than the body of his work in Houston. And I think the problem with Carmelo has not been his production. It's been his resistance to handling certain roles, specifically coming off the bench. And I think that last year with the Rockets, a lot of that had to do with the wins and losses of the Rockets and them saying, this is not working for us as a team, so he's got to go. And then Carmelo saying, well, I'm not going to be a backup. And the whole thing kind of getting away from Carmelo. Can he be productive for a Portland team that could use some offense? Yeah. Yes, I think he could. He needs to accept his role. He needs to accept not being the man. Maybe a year out of basketball almost does that. If you expect him to drop 20 a night, that's not going to happen. But can he be a 13 or 14 point per game guy? He can. And I think because of that, the Blazers being desperate say we need something here. I think the other thing is that Carmelo Anthony is dangerously now treading in the Tracy McGrady territory of playing for a bunch of random teams at the end of his career. That year by year, he keeps playing for weirder and weirder teams, and he looks weirder and weirder in those jerseys. Carmelo had a Oklahoma City stint and a Houston stint and now a Portland stint. Those are all going to be like Jerry Rice on the Seahawks jerseys. Those are all going to be like Emmitt Smith on the Cardinals jerseys. Those are all going to be like Olajuwon on the Raptors jerseys.